why I always record videos at like fucking the middle of the AM, but like, okay, so it's 3 o'clock in the morning right now, and my friend Jordan just texted me and said that her flight got switched and she is leaving to fly halfway across the world tomorrow. And her telling me that for some odd reason just slapped me in the face and like made me realize like, holy fuck, dude, you're leaving like in a month to fly halfway across the world all by yourself. So now I'm a little bit scared. The whole reason I'm recording this is that, well, 2-3 reasons. Bitch, oh. I thought I plugged my MacBook in, but like, I only plugged the plug-in. I didn't actually plug it into my MacBook. Number one, so that I can fucking laugh at myself like in 3 months' time when I'm actually in Africa and Australia and be like, you were scared and now look at you, you're having the time of your life. Number two, because I'm hoping this will be some sort of advice video, how I like narrow down my thoughts to try to turn this anxiety / freaking out situation into a yay happy time situation. Literally, like, I've known since March that I'm doing this, but like, it just hit me all of a sudden, just flat out. I'm laying in bed watching some YouTube videos and just slapped me across the face, and I'm like, oh my god, I don't know anything. Like, nothing. I know jack shit about traveling. I've only ever traveled with my mom and my dad, so like, I'm literally getting on a plane by myself. I have to stay on that plane, sitting next to God knows who, for God knows how long, until I get to the first place that I'm getting to. I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm gonna walk out of the airplane, walk into the airport, and I feel like it's gonna be Crazyville, and I'm gonna have no idea where to go, no idea who to talk to, no one's gonna speak my language. What am I gonna do? Like, this is actually crazy. Like, 1 month. 1 month and I'm flying halfway across the world. Like, what the? Why did I think this was a good idea? This isn't a good idea. Okay, it's a fantastic idea, but it's also like a terrifying idea. Like, I'm literally turning 19 and then 5 days later, bye-bye. Like, 19. Like, 19. I know nothing. I'm just trying to think about all the awesome people I'm gonna meet, like, because it's gonna be so many different types of people there. Like, you know, you think there's the whole world basically in like this small little town of Mississauga, but like, fuck, there's so much out there. I'm terrified. I'm absolutely freaking terrified right now. Like, the good thing about Australia though is that they speak English, so it's like, when I talk to them, they're not gonna be like, okay, well, bitch, what the fuck are you saying right now? Like, you know, whereas like Africa, like, they're gonna see like a white fucking boy, girl, they don't really know, because transgender issues. Anyways, they're gonna see me, and then I'm gonna be white, and I'm gonna be walking around in their African airport, and I don't know, maybe I'm gonna get dirty looks. Maybe people are gonna think I'm weird. My stomach is twisting. Like, I'm low-key having a panic attack right now. Like, I'm scratching myself while I'm recording this, because I'm trying to calm myself down and not freak out. Especially because it's a month away. Like, I mean, there's like 3-4 weeks in between the time period before I go. Like, that's tons of time for me to freak out. Like, I don't need to do it right now. My body's like, okay, whoa, buddy, what do you think you're doing? Getting on a plane, going halfway across the world by yourself. You think you're doing this one? That's my brain right now. Like, it's like, come on. But at the same time, so this is when I'm having arguments, because it's like, I don't know. Let's call him Junior in the back, and he's the good guy. Junior in the front, stupid head, like anxiety / a lot of other fucking issues. Like, Big Junior, he can fuck right off, but he's just like going right now. Like, Like, what do you mean you're gonna jump out of a plane like you're crazy? What do you mean you're gonna go swim with sharks and get eaten? Like, basically, I planned this trip when I was in a really depressive state, and I literally did nothing but lay in bed all day and watch movies and be sad. And my mom and dad were like, hey, like, listen, like, we don't want you to do this. We would much rather pay for you to go away and volunteer in a country somewhere and learn things. And I'm like, sure, yeah, let's do it. Here we are, and it's actually happening. Like, I'm so thankful. Like, I'm gonna go experience some things that no 18/19-year-old have been able to say they've been, like, got the opportunity to experience, and I'm gonna be able to say that. Like, basically, when I planned this trip, I made it like, okay, if this trip actually follows through with happening, this is an opportunity I can't let pass. Therefore, like, I need to do anything and everything over there that I would never even think or dream of doing. Like, as scary as the whole thing seems, I just know, like, deep down in my gut, worrying about it and freaking out about it is just, it's not getting me anywhere. Like, is it gonna prevent something from happening in the future? No. Like, can I maybe think a little bit wiser? Yeah, but like, I already think hella fucking wise. Like, what's the difference? This isn't gonna prevent anything future-wise. Like, it's happening. The flight's booked. Like, Jordan's leaving tomorrow. I just gotta let it all happen. And, you know, like, it's happening. I'm telling myself right now, like, look. Like, I'm literally talking to myself in the camera. Like, look. Me sitting here and worrying about this and thinking, oh, like, what if this happens, or what if that happens, like, what am I gonna do, like, I'm gonna be all alone, like, blah blah blah. It's not getting me anywhere. I'll figure it out, and that's just how it works. Like, you let life play its role, and you let each step go at a time. Like, maybe I will get to Africa, and I'll get so lost in the airport that I will end up, like, back out where the airplanes are. I don't know, and if I do, I figure it out. Like, I'll find someone who speaks English. If I spend time now worrying about it and let it wreck how I feel right now, it's just not worth it. So I just need to think about the good that's coming out of it. And like, and this is a trip that so much good's gonna come out of it. It doesn't feel real. Like, I don't feel like this is happening right now, but it's happening. How? I really don't know. Like, how 1 minute, literally 6 months ago, I sat in this bed and did nothing. And here we are, like, 6 months later, and I got a full-time job. I saved up $6,000, and I'm paying for half of this trip, and I'm leaving in 1 month to fly halfway across the world. Like, that's just, I can't believe I did it, you know? Like, I can't believe I told myself, like, okay, like, I'm gonna fight my depression, and I'm gonna fight my anxiety, and I'm gonna do this. Like, I'm not letting anything get in my way. And here we are, nothing got in my way. I just can't believe how awesome of a feeling it is, and how proud I am of myself from getting through all of that, all on my own. Proud of myself for figuring this out step by step, and teaching myself how to get through things. And honestly, sure, it's hard in the moment, but I don't know if you can already tell, but the way I started off this video, I was like talking really fast and kind of like scratching myself. I was sort of really freaking out. Like, now this is 15, 17 minutes into the video, and that's how long it took for me to calm down. Like, it just sometimes takes a simple, you know, like, sitting here and freaking out about it. Where's that getting me? It's just making me, on the inside, like, just upset. So you gotta talk to yourself. Even if you think it's fucking weird to do it, just do it. Trust me, it helps. Just talk to yourself, calm yourself down, and be like, okay, like, Big Junior, you don't gotta do this to me when there's, even if it seems like it's the end of the world, and I can't do it. I know deep down inside I can. And even if it's like 0.05 faith that I have in myself out of a scale of 100, you just gotta trust that 0.05 and know that you can do it. And you will. You'll do it. You gotta know you can do things no matter what it takes. You have to just keep pushing and pushing and pushing. Like, I swear, like, I couldn't dream of doing any of this stuff 6 months ago. And here we are. I can't believe that I pushed through all that. And, you know, like, I guess the thing is, yeah, you can feel like your whole world is falling apart one day, and you can feel like it'd be so easy to just give up and to just stop trying so hard. The hard part is to keep going. But, you know, if you keep going in your own way, even if it's little baby steps, it's just those little baby steps that matter, because before you know it, you'll be looking back, and those little baby steps that you started off with, they were really huge steps. And then you'll look back and you'll be like, holy fuck, like, I did that all by myself. And, you know, like, that's the way it should be. You should be proud of yourself all the time, even if it is like you're having a bad day and you know, like, nothing's going your way, like your brain is just a mess and you can't calm yourself down like how I just did. And you know, you're going mentally, and your body's just shutting down physically. Get up and go get yourself a glass of water. And if that's the only time you move that day, just, you know, be like, yeah, like, today is like 95.5% a horrible day. It's just fucking horrible. Nothing's going my way. But 0.05% of that day, I took to go get a glass of water and take care of myself and take care of my body. There's your 0.05%. Sometimes that's all you really need. And then when you look back at it, all those 0.05% still add up. And then before you know it, it's 100%. I don't even know if anything I just said made sense. It was a lot of numbers. Math isn't my thing, so I don't even know why I made this into a number thing. You know, I'm terrified, but at the same time, there's so many things that are out there. There's so many things. And I've spent my last 18 years of my life trapped in this bubble. This little bubble. It's time to pop it. I'm not as antsy. And I'm calm on the inside and on the outside, and I just pushed through that anxiety attack. Just like that. They weren't always just like that, though. Sometimes those 15, 17 minutes, that would take me about an hour or two to calm down. Or a day to calm down. Or a week. Depending on what it was about, or how my mental state was at the time. But you know, again, bringing back that 0.05%, I am terrified of literally everything that can happen the second I leave in a month. Everything. The flight, when I land, what I'm gonna do, who I'm gonna meet, everything. I'm what-ifing so many things right now, but it's like, if I sit here in panic and what-ifing and worrying and this and that and this and that, it's getting me nowhere. But there's that 0.05% that's so excited to go start a whole new chapter in my life. And I just took that 95.5% that was panicking and worrying and what if, and well, what if, like, there's a terrorist attack when you land in London. Like, these are the things that go through your head, you know, when you're having an anxiety attack, and it's just, I replace it with that 0.05% of excitement. That was a live action of an anxiety attack, and you guys are gonna get to see it, so you're welcome. I really hope that fucking helps somebody, because then if I just recorded that and then just posted it somewhere, like, not posted, but posted it, and then watched it later, I'm just gonna laugh at myself, because, like, who the fuck am I? I really enjoy recording these, I'm not gonna lie. They are, like, humorous, and they're good for me to look back at, even if nobody watches them. I don't fucking care. They're there for me, and that's all that really matters. And then if they're there for somebody else, like, double bonus, whammo, let's go, woo! Like, fantastic. I'm happy if this helps somebody else. Like, I'm seriously, like, I hope these help somebody else, but I'm really happy if they actually physically, they actually do. But yeah, thanks for watching that. Thanks for listening to whatever I just talked about. Peace out, guys. You're all awesome.